And welcome to a discussion of A Course of Love. I'm Teri Angel. I'm here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
So good to be here with you. I love the purple and black. That's really popping here.
They're both purple. It's just a darker purple.
Oh, it's a darker purple. Yeah,
Oh,
I
how
see it. I see
pretty.
it now.
Nice
Yeah,
swag.
beautiful,
Okay.
Thank
beautiful.
you.
So we have with us tonight Christine Elizabeth. Hello, Christine.
Hello, everyone.
And we have
Well,
our Auntie Jean Lorio
welcome everyone.
and Charlie Charming.
Hello, good evening, and welcome.
We are all so excited about the book that we're studying right now. And, I was just chatting with a friend of mine, and I said, I feel like there's a real shift I know there's a shift, but I feel like it started when I found this book. I really feel like my energy has changed tremendously just from what I am learning and absorbing and what's coming forth from this. And now that we're discussing it as a group, it's elevated because that's what happens when two or more are focused on that same thought and whatever we're looking at. It just amplifies that feeling and that emotion and all of that love that's inside of us. So I'm so excited that we're doing this. And Karen, I'm going to ask if you would like to please lead us into a meditation so we can get into that very good place and space for discussing this.
I'm so honored to. So let's just close our eyes. And you see, when we share in a moment and we take a breath together and we bring in presence, we bring in that spaciousness and we quiet all the crazy ideas, concepts, feelings that keep us from feeling love and knowing that we are love. So let's just take this beautiful time that we have together to let perfect love lead this session. Let the perfect love that you are radiate from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. So let's just feel that perfect love filling every space, letting the top of the head, the crown, welcome it, welcome in changeless, eternal, perfect love. Let that love wander through. Be curious. Don't just think you know what love is. Just be curious with an open mind. Love is. And then we stop. We stop trying to define it. We stop trying to identify what it looks like, how we get it, how we keep it. It's so funny when you think about it. That's what we are. It's what we've always been. So let that love that you've always known radiate through like a sweet little giggle. You know when a little sweet baby giggles and you just can't stop giggling with that baby because it's just that feeling of oneness. And you're not trying to get anything from that child. you're just enjoying the presence. Let yourself be that little beautiful giggle. Let that giggle just move down into your third eye. laughing at the crazy idea that we could ever be separate from love, that there could ever be an experience that we were choosing to substitute this. And be gentle with that giggle, because we did. And we can choose again. So let yourself choose again in this moment, letting that perfect love float down into your throat, so that from this moment forward, you have made the choice, the power of decision, to only speak love, to only be a vessel of communication for love. Let that love float down into your throat in a way that your throat just sings this new song of harmony and unity and stillness and silence. Let that love float into your heart, the true heart, the one heart, the heart of harmony, the home of truth, and rest there. Rest. Restore energy silently this instant. And as we come back into this moment, let's just giggle through the session, letting that love that giggled through us while we were still and quiet, let that giggle just envelop the rest of every moment from this moment forward, so that we live eternally in the giggle. Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Having a giggle fest. Oh my goodness, Karen, thank you. This has been such a miraculous, incredible day. And I honestly do. I was telling a friend of mine, I feel like I am playing in a ball field up above where my physical body is. There's something that has shifted, something that has taken a big left turn or right turn. And it just feels beautiful to be in that energy. And I fully believe that once I got into this book and the energy of it and what it's teaching us, it changes us. It's a definite shift away from that 3D heavier energy into something more beautiful, which is love, only love, unconditional love. And I love this chapter, love's equity. I love this whole book, but this one is taking us a little deeper, I think, here about knowing God and knowing who we are and never forgetting. You know, we sometimes have things that cloud it over, that little memory of who we are, but it can never, never block it out. We can never be separated from our Creator. So, how did you all do with this chapter, Jean?
Well, that's what I say, that you know, my mind, I'm just blown away, because I just, I keep thinking it can't get better than this, and it does. It just keeps getting better and
I
better.
know.
And really and truly, um, Karen's meditation said a lot of what this chapter meant to me. We don't know what love is. We think we do, but we really, really don't, because we're judging it about by things that are an illusion. We're judging it by, it was interesting that they brought up at the very beginning about false gods. And you think, oh, I've never worshipped false gods,
Yeah.
but ideas, your ideas can be false gods too.
Mm-hmm.
Your beliefs, like the idea that doing good works and being kind, that makes you a loving person. Well, it makes you a kind person, and we could
Right.
use more kind people, but no, that's not what love is. Love is something entirely different. And I'm just starting to grasp, to be honest, to grasp what that is. And
Yeah.
every now and then, what you're explaining, I experience this sense of something has changed, but I'm
Yeah.
not quite there yet to say that I'm completely there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still feeling I have so much to learn, and it does mention that about having doubts. Sometimes having doubts keeps us from progressing, and I think that might, I think I don't have any doubts, but I think that's not true. I think that there's sometimes when I do have doubts, and until I get rid of them, until I accept wholeheartedly without any restraint, then I'll find that heaven, that
Mm-hmm.
total love. So anyway, it it's just so beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. And let Charlie talk, and I'm going to read some more that I underlined because my memory is not so good like it used to be.
Yeah, I have a highlighted section too, but Charlie, we'd love to hear from you. Hello, Charles.
I'm just blown away by like Auntie
I'm
G
coming right
said.
back.
You just get that feeling of that you know you're like being cradled, and the, it's like incredible. There's one part that I really I'll just read it. It's the one little part here. Thus has your perception of love prepared you for what love is. For within you is the altar for your worship. Within you has love's holiness been protected. Within you abides the host who loves all dearly. Within you is the light that will show you what love is. Keep it not set apart from life any longer. Love cannot be brought to the world of madness, nor the world of madness brought to love. But love can allow a new world to be seen, a world that will allow you to abide within love's presence. Yeah, that really, that, that one, within you is the altar of, that really, that one really hit home. It was like, wow. And I just, I just read it a couple of times today again. It's like, you just want to go back in and dive deeper into what they're saying, and get the message that she's given us, and it's like, wow. Yeah, yeah, it's just it puts you seem to go to another level, like Terry was saying, you're above the ball field looking down at it, right? It's like it's it's really, yeah. So I just mention it to everyone I see. I think everyone should have the book, and everyone should be reading it. It's like, yeah.
I think so too, Charlie.
So it's
No, one thing that hit me too is she brought out, or Jesus brought out, the fact that we prepare for everything. On the outside,
right.
we don't prepare for the inside. We need to start doing that to prepare for the inside, because that's the journey that's the most important,
Mm-hmm.
and he's Christ is in us, and he loves us more than anything. And I don't know, I just can't even explain, because it's all so beautiful. And then at the end of the story, it talks about how um, our love has no relationship whatsoever to the outside world. But when we find it, everything comes together. Everything comes together. So we know one life, one path, one. See, I can't explain it. I just can't.
You're doing a great job, Jean.
But I
Yeah,
just,
Angie.
yeah, I agree with Charlie. Everyone should read this book. Everyone.
Yeah.
But another thing though, I have to say, I'm not sure that everyone is ready to read it.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I'm so in agreement, Jean. I think it's all divine time. Whatever we need in any given moment is going to show up for us. And I've known this, like always, that if there's something that needs to come into my awareness, it's going to, because I was ready for that. And even like connecting with people, if we're not ready for that connection, then we're not going to resonate. We might meet them physically, but we're not ready for what our divine purpose is together. So there's so much in this world that we are beginning to understand. We're coming to an understanding of it, but we're not quite there yet. And this book helps us to get further along in that understanding. I sent a message to my friend Ruth today, and I said, "Am I dying?" and so she called me like immediately, and she goes, "Why would you say that? What's going on?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Because it just can't get any better than this. It's like all of these things are coming around that I could never have dreamed would ever happen in my lifetime. And now it's happening. And I'm like, okay, am I just like receiving that last, here you go, here's everything all at once that you could possibly desire. And then I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to be done. I want to enjoy this. But that's the thought that we have as humans, right? It's like we're not worthy. Sometimes we have that thought, we're not worthy to have all of those blessings, all those things that we so desire in our lifetime. We want joy, we want peace, we want happiness, and then when it shows up in force, we're like, oh, I got what I asked for. Now am I done?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when I was talking to her, and that's when I said, it feels like I'm playing in a different ballpark. It doesn't feel the same as it did even yesterday. The energy has shifted. My energy has shifted. My understanding, my eyes have opened up just a little bit more to see more of unconditional love and to see more of what Jesus is teaching us constantly trying to get our attention and say, hey, you in there,
Yeah.
slow down for a minute, pause, and take in the love. And that's exactly what's happening. And Jean, I get it. It's that which cannot be broken down into words. It can't be explained. It has to be felt. And then when we feel it, we're like, Oh, okay. Now is that it?
Be careful what you ask for.
No, I wasn't asking to die, Charlie. I want a lot more years here on the planet. But
No,
it was just that thought of, oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm reaching the fulfillment of so many things in my life.
well, that's what I meant. Be careful of, your bucket's overflowing.
It is overflowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Hello,
has to,
Shoshana.
Yeah.
so that we can
Hi,
share with
was
everybody. Has to
Namaste
overflow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby.
it
Yeah.
has to. And I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, for years I've been saying, if I live or if I die, it doesn't matter because I know where I'm going. I know what's going to happen, and I'll be just as happy there as I am here. And now it's like, no, I don't want to go. I want to see what's going to. I want to be here for everything. I want to see what more is.
It's only your
gonna,
body. It's only your body. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do
No,
with you not being here.
exactly,
It's
because your
only your
spirit goes
body.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Your
but still, I
soul,
want to
your
be
soul
on
will
the
be
planet.
a part
I
of
want to.
everything that happens.
I want to be
Doesn't
with you
bodies
guys.
come and go, but souls are forever.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
true. Schools are forever.
And that's where you're coming from, your soul.
We don't have to
Yeah.
try and rush everything in and get everything done, because everything
right.
is all falling into beautiful eternal space, eternal presence.
Yeah.
And everything is like a big surprise party when we don't plan for anything. It's a
No.
big, fun surprise party.
It is. And this one statement, Karen, goes right along with that in this chapter. It says, Child of God, you are alien here, but need not be alien to yourself. In your knowledge of yourself, all threat of time and space and place dissolves. And that's what I feel is happening. It's just dissolving. It's like it's no longer so much of a focus on this world,
Just
even.
losing interest in the illusion.
Letting
It's
it
just
go.
losing.
Mhm.
It's not entertaining anymore. Even it's not.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be entertained. I don't even want to
Yeah.
watch a soap opera. I don't want to be
Yeah.
entertained by separation and specialness.
Right.
I don't want to watch a reality TV show. I don't want to be entertained by illusions anymore. I'm watching the Gaia channel. I want to watch scientists who are talking about real important things that are showing us that, this is so much more. I want to talk about the unified field theory. I want to talk about,
There's a lot
I
of
love
people
I love
talking about it.
Sheldon. I love the Big Bang Theory. I mean that kind of stuff now. I'm so fascinated by just letting go of all the illusions and just focusing all my attention on being loving awareness. I don't know how to do that. Spirit will show me though. And I've never had this experience where that's all I want. Like that's all I want. It's all there's no more desire
Same
anymore.
here.
There's no more desire. There's no more, how can I manifest this and what can I do with that? And how can I get this? There's no more of that. It's gone.
It's gone. I love it. I love it. And Karen, I could never have imagined that I would be interested in atoms and the molecules and all that we are.
Of it.
I know, me too.
I cannot get enough of it. I just bought the Gaia TV subscription for a year because I don't want to watch meaningless stuff anymore. I want to watch things that are, showing us the truth of our experience,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
really
think that's kind of what it is I've just lost interest in the illusion. I don't have that much interest in it it's not fascinating to me anymore.
What were you saying, Jean?
There's a lot of interesting programs. If you go on YouTube and you're careful, you can find some really interesting programs about how they're getting into the atoms and the physical things that we have in our body, that they just prove what we've been learning and feeling and talking about. You know, uh, how much space is in between every atom, and it's amazing. It's truly, truly amazing, and it's fascinating to me. And then the quantum physics, and I mean, and I've always had that feeling, I don't know why, that somehow the universe is based on two things: mathematics and sound, which we talked about this afternoon.
Right.
Which I think they go together, because sound is mathematics. So, there's something there that we just haven't got hold of yet, but it's there, that that really runs everything.
It does, Jean. And, when I was studying years ago about dimensions and doing some work with different dimensions, I learned that the sixth dimension is where all of that takes form. It's like the sound, the numbers, the math, everything. Just that's how you bring it into its form, where we can actually physically see it. So it all does go hand in hand. And I'm like Karen, the more I learn, the more I want to learn. I want to know more, more, more. But I know it's all divine timing. And whatever we're supposed to know, we will know. It's going to show
and
up.
we're ready for it.
Yes, exactly.
And there's something about that, what I'm watching, that is bringing in a recognition. Like it really resonates with truth. And I feel like I've heard this before in another life experience. And I just find that everything about the quantum field and the unified field and the heart math and everything about that is just so fascinating to me. I could just watch it for days and days.
Yeah. Well, the angels shared with me that we're not learning anything new. It's just a remembrance. We already know all of this, but we've got that little cloud that, we weren't able to see it clearly. We were seeing it through a veil, and now there's no more veil. Now we can just see and understand things so much clearer. And I love that.
Kind of like I was saying yesterday, we're taught to forget. We're taught to forget. We're taught to forget who we are, so that we can fit into this mad, insane world.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
They want us to dumb down.
To simplify. That's what it is.
So that we can be easily programmed and easily conditioned into being into the little box. Just do what we say, and you'll have a happy life.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's no one size fits all. We all have to find that our own way.
Yeah, Shoshana, I love all of that. I know.
Me too.
The sacred geometry. Yeah. Oh, I love the sacred geometry. That show is so awesome. And they always have an exercise, like an experience. So you're not just being, stimulated intellectually. You're having a feeling state with a meditation or a inner journey. I love that show, the Sacred Geometry show.
There's so much out there to benefit from. And
I
see that it's time to change our hats. And it is it's yoga night. So we're going to
that's right.
Go ahead and go into our chanting part. And welcome Marlene, who joined in with us. Thank you for being here.
And my heart.
So our first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Thank you, Karen, for sharing with us how this works.
Oh, and thank you, Shoshana. I'll check out Phi Tribe. That sounds awesome on YouTube. Phi Tribe.
I get that.
Another fun thing to check out.
I
So yeah, this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And there's a science behind what we're doing here too. There's a reason why we do the 108 chants. And there's a reason why, as we join together like this, we are raising the vibration for the entire planet. And like Auntie Jean likes to share, especially the Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, over 14 million people are chanting that through an organization called Sokagaya. So we get to be a big part of something really magnificent, you know? So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions, illnesses, and allergies be removed. Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
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 Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
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 Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Let's take a moment to go into our heart space. This chant asks for all obstacles, all barriers to be removed. But when we're in our heart center, we realize that there are none. The only barriers, the only obstacles are in our mind, because love is all encompassing, and there is no way we can be separated from each other, from our Creator. It doesn't happen. It's only our thoughts that keep us separated. So in this chant, as we ask for all of that to be removed, we're asking for that concept to be removed, that there can be a separation. That's where the illusion is. And that's where we come to realize it's up to us to shift that thinking. And the chant helps get us to that space. So thank you for this beautiful chant. And we're going now into our second chant. But first, we want to welcome Zadik. Did he leave?
Yes.
Yeah. So Zadik hopefully will be back with us. But our second chant is Nam
We
Myoho
lost Teri.
Renge Kyo. And
This
Karen?
is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo. We
Kyo.
declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo. We
Kyo.
declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge Kyo, Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Namyaho Renge Kyo, Namyaho Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo,
Nam-myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo, Nam
Nam-myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo,
Renge Kyo,
Nam-myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo,
Nam Let's return back to the heart space with our breath, breathing in deeply into the lungs, slowly experiencing that energy of love. That's where this chant takes us. The miracle of love. Just feel it and hold it there in your heart. And the more we feel that love, the more gratitude we have to our Creator that we are made of love. We are made for love. And that's what this experience is all about, to bring us back to the remembrance of who we are, unconditional love. So let's just sing out to our Creator. We chant Om 3 times. Om is the sacred sound of God. And then after that, we'll stay in our hearts and give some of that love out into the world. So join us as we begin the chanting of Om. Hold that energy in your heart. Hold on to that remembrance of who you are as a being of love, a being of light. Just let it flow all through you, just like when we chanted the sacred Om sound. We resonate with that because we are love, and love seeks love. We have a remembrance of it when we go into that energy. So let's remember it in our hearts, holding it, blessing it as we take that breath in. And then we're going to send it out with the out breath out into the world, letting peace flow through our planet to every being, every human, animal, plant, all of nature, all of the waterways. Let love and peace prevail on this earth. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Let there be peace on this earth, and let it begin inside of each one of us. And we make that declaration every night. Christine counts us down, and I put the words up, which I'm doing right now, and we'll be able to say this all together. Say it from your heart, say it with meaning. Know that these words couldn't be more truer, that we are love and light.
We do this every night. We declare that the peace on earth and be with kind to everyone else. Please, 1, 2, 3.
We declare
that
that
there
there
is
is
peace
peace
on
on
earth,
earth,
and we
and we
declare
declare
that peace
that peace
begins
begins inside of us.
inside of all.
I
I
choose
choose
I
to see
choose
only
only
light
only
love
and
love
and
only love.
Forever and ever. Amen.
amen.
Amen. Oh, wow. Yes, this is us. We are a group that created a movement, and the group is known as
The
the
peace
For
for
Peace.
peace.
Yes, we are called the Peace for Peace. And the Peace for Peace have been doing these chants now for 1,359 days now and counting.
beautiful. And that's who we are. We are the Peas for Peace. And we had lots of peas here today. We have our miracle pea. We have our shining pea. Shoshana's our shining pea, and Marlene's our miracle pea. And we had a mystery pea. He came shortly and left, but maybe he's still watching. So, welcome, Mystery Pea. And we have Charlie the Charming and the magnificent Charlie P. We have our sweet P, who's loving and kind and loves animals. We have our songstress P, the most beautiful voice. Someday, when you ought to sing for us more often, honey. It really is beautiful. And then we have our Mama P, and look who snuck in, the Queen of Peace. Her Majesty is with us. And so all of our peas here say to you, since we're peas and they're peas, and we have millions, well, let's say thousands of peas all over the earth, wouldn't you like
You
I'd
to
like
like to
to
be a
Be a
be
pea
pea too.
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 couldn't do anything better, let me tell you. Bringing peace and love into the world, that's what we're all here for. That's what we're here for. And we have another beautiful program. It's at 1:11 p.m. every single day. It's a meditation. It's not a chant, it's a meditation. And it only lasts for 7 minutes. And it's just like a beautiful gift in the middle of the day because we all join together. We put our energies united with the whole oneness, and we send out love and peace to the world. And it's making a difference. And we especially send it to our earth leaders because they're the ones that generally plan these things that, you know, foreign policies, and we want them to have peace in their heart and love in their heart and know that we appreciate them and that they can help us change this world to what we really, really want. So please come to that. You won't be sorry because it's magnificent. I'm trying to remember what we were today. Oh, we did a wonderful thing today. We kind of stayed in our bodies, and it was really super. You talk about it, Mama P and Your Majesty P. Tell them what you did today.
Thank you, Jean. Yes, it was a magical time today. I shared a mantra from the Self Realization Fellowship that's they're followers of Yogananda, Paramahansa Yogananda, which is one of my main guides. And I had just come across this mantra that they were doing recently, and it's all about peace. And I'm going to see if I can pull it up and I'll share it here for us to end our time together tonight because it was just absolutely so magical. So let me see if I can get it up on my screen where I can read it to you. Yes, I do have it. Yay. Okay. So let's just go in a moment of quietness into our hearts as I read this. I'll put it into the chat so that if anybody wants to follow along, you can do so. There we go. And it's such a beautiful mantra. You can say it out loud. And the suggestion from the fellowship is that you start out speaking it normally, and then you get quieter and softer with the words the more you repeat it, until you're just mentally focused in on it without words, because the energy is that beautiful. So let's just take a breath in. I am in the temple of quietness. Peace fills my body. Peace fills my heart and dwells within my love. Peace within, without, everywhere. Infinite peace surrounds my life and permeates all the moments of my existence. Peace unto myself, peace unto my family, peace unto my nation, peace unto my world, peace unto my cosmos. Peace. Just feel that energy. Yeah, it's such a beautiful place to go. I don't want to come back from it, but I know we have to end our time tonight because Karen is going to run away to
That was
yoga.
beautiful, though.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that mantra, and I know I'll be saying it every day, and
Have
just
to
really
go back and watch the replay.
Yeah. I can send you the words too, Karen, so that way you'll have them.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
send them to all of us, yeah.
Yeah, I put it in the 10 million group on Facebook, but yeah, I'll send it to the chanting group as well. All right. So we thank you all for being here tonight. We love you so much. Thank you for your support. Stay in your heart, stay in that peaceful moment, and come back every night and chant with us and study the course of love with us if you would like to do that. So we're wishing you a blessed rest of your day or night wherever you are. And we leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste.
We love you.
Love you. Love
See you
you.
tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, Marlene. Good night, Shoshana. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie, wherever you are.